today's actually day 113 of me practicing every day.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's about the only goal that I've stayed 100% on this year.
Impressed. I'm really
But it's
impressed.
something. All right, let's see how much I butcher this. Okay. Oh, so there's a new feature I noticed on Foursquare. I don't know if you've seen this before.
Oh, no.
But there's this button, which I think means that you can have two iPads up here and connect them so that the pages turn
At the same
at
time?
the same time.
Oh, how cool.
Or that, like, you know, you could have
Yeah.
like one page,
Totally
two
try it.
page, and then turn it. But so
I think that's so cool.
yeah.
So my, come on, there it is. So my other one died.
Oh right.
So it's only like a half an inch bigger than yours. But it fits in the page bigger.
That's nice.
And I wondered, I bet there's a bigger one.
Does yours have the thing
Yeah, where do I go?
up here?
Okay.
Oh, it does. Okay, so what did I chose? I think I chose follow page turns.
That's my internet.
Or
On local,
scroll
oh,
onto the
sure,
coordinate.
it's looking for my network off of my hotspot. And we need to pull up a different song, right? But we'll do that.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, how do we know if it's connected?
Mine's connected. Is yours connected to the internet?
Mine's connected to my hotspot,
Right, but we're gonna make them go together, right?
so they need.
Or do they have to be on the same hotspot?
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. I can try connecting to yours.
Yeah.
What's your hotspot?
It's my iPhone.
Oh, we're disconnected to mine.
Is it?
Disconnect. We might have to.
Well, yeah. I was gonna see if we could, I know I put the other ones in here, but maybe I didn't add them.
Which one?
The ones we're working on. I'm not sure I added them in here. I don't think I did.
I recognize those. I was like, no, they're right there. Nope, those are
They're
for
last time, I know. So I didn't. Well, let's just see what happens if we do this and if it will pull, yeah, if you go to yours, if it will pull and follow.
Done. I got to organize my music.
Mine is not. I just go, what? You know, usually I'm working on whatever I worked on before.
There we go.
Okay, now how do we? This one?
So I don't know.
Dual page mode? Both? Follow both? Who's leading? I'm gonna follow. And you lead?
I don't know. Well, you choose different. I don't know.
If I lead and you follow? Oh, I don't know how to make it blink. I don't even have the blink set up. So maybe you lead and I follow.
Who knows? This might not even.
Or
work.
maybe follow both. Dual page mode. Dual page mode means it's two at
I'm
once.
guessing that it's like, so it'll be like.
Wait.
one-
Oh, this
one-
is yours. Dual page mode. It's yours, and it's on my
Is it?
iPad. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Shut the front door.
That's what it is. Yep.
That's not your notation.
No, that's yours. Because I didn't have this one pulled up. I had
So, how do we do it so we can turn the pages? That's what follow page turns.
yeah, have this follow.
It's
Okay,
not
oh.
turning with mine though.
Oh, maybe I have to tell it to follow. I'm following you? I don't know.
Let's see. You're leading, and I'm gonna follow
Okay.
page turns, okay? Okay, that's not it.
So
Follow both.
maybe.
Let's try that. Well, do you have to have it on follow both too?
Well, it's only letting me select one thing. Like if I click on it, it changes. So
Right.
now it's follow turns, follow.
Follow both. So what is dual page mode? That's what we're in, right?
No, I'm on follow both. Okay, hold on. Nope, it's not doing
You know what?
it.
Mine is not set up to click, to wink at
So
all.
it could be.
Does it
It
have
could
to
be that.
Does it have to be? I'll have to read about it.
So what do I do if I disconnect? What will it do?
Oh yeah, see what it does. And then you should look in yours and find, yeah,
But it still has mine on there.
you're right. What, I'm in the wrong thing. Should I disconnect and see
Yeah.
what happens? I don't know.
Huh. I don't know. And that's not your copy?
I don't think so. It's this one. Maybe it is your copy. I know you sent me your copy. Wait, I lost
I
it.
saw another one right here.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay, that's
that's
playing.
the plane.
Okay, so now let's see.
Let's see if we can connect.
If you put it on, yeah. Dual?
Should I do it on mine?
iPad 4, switch modes to connect to devices running older versions of high score for the Q app. Connected, available. Open Q on your other device to begin. I don't get what that means, do you?
Nope. But it looks like it's finding mine.
Yeah. iPad 13, I think that's my new one.
Oh, is that?
I'm gonna say I'm lead. Connected, available.
It doesn't have any. We're gonna have to do some research. I
Yeah,
think.
that's what we're gonna have to do, because then we can figure it out next time we get
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
do some research.
Okay, and I need to move my other ones into this, because I keep saying I'm gonna do that, but I don't. I haven't. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll do that when I have a minute, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And the minute never comes.
No, they don't. Okay, how do I go back to the
All right, I'm gonna try playing.
practice, yeah.
Oh, that's not the right memory.
That's what I was gonna look at that.
This is just my normal memory and like
Yeah, I was gonna look at your normal memory again, just so I know
I'm picking
what it's playing, just so, because as I, you know,
so you can adjust as needed.
exactly. great.
Let's see here.
And I need to write down what.
Oh, I want to take that off. I feel like there needs to be a registration change there.
Which registration did you start
It
with?
might even be a little bit too much.
Yeah, it might be. Which one did you start with?
I started with 9, but maybe I should start with 8.
8, maybe, yeah. I'm just, if I write it down, then we go, okay, we can work, yeah.
It is on the very end.
Yeah, I like it better. It's not The recording is way too fast, whatever it is, the one that.
And how am I going too fast?
Yeah, probably at the beginning, yeah, a little. I mean, it needs to be up, but
Not
you
that
don't.
much.
You need to understand. So I don't want it to be
So fast. That it's-
so fast that it's like in the recording that I've sent. It's just so fast.
Yeah.
It's obliterates what the meaning is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. Something needs to change in the registration there, I think, but I don't know what it is. There we go.
No, they're not, but we may need to finesse a little, but I have an idea. So
It's a good base for it.
it is a great base for it. So I have it at the beginning tempo at 135, and then it slows into that key change to about 125, and then it broadens.
So how was I playing it faster than 135?
I don't know. I just don't know.
You want to know something? I'm the worst at checking for tempos. I just go with how I feel.
That's what I do that's how I do
So
too. So I think it was
it
faster.
actually suggests 112 here.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, why did I put it as 130? Oh, you've got that's the new one. This is the old, it's the same music, but it's a reprint, and they have it at 112 in the reprint.
Yeah, which maybe
Cool.
that might be too slow.
It might, no, 112 may be the right, you know?
Let me
when
check.
it first came out, did I not do that? I should have done press forward saints from the.
This
You're
is my
talking
favorite
about
one
What's
out of the selections. It's one of my favorite hands.
Awesome.
This is 112.
Okay. That sounds right to me. That sounds right.
I'm a little off.
Yeah, it's a little slower.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Now that's right.
I got off again, but
No,
that's
you're
about
okay,
right.
but that's where it should start. And it will broaden into the key change a little bit, so. Ba, da, da, that's 112, da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, da, da, and back to 112. Ba,
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm just gonna make a note. I know we're gonna
No,
change
do it.
things, but
No, I'm writing it down too. That's what I'm doing, because I think that's right.
memory 10, general
And I learned from,
8.
yeah.
And then
Tempo.
what did
We said 8 to start.
8 to
And
start.
did you end on 10? 10 is good.
I ended on 10. Yeah.
10 is good, but I think we gotta finesse it a little bit in,
I think I changed it to 9 at measure 20.
okay, 9,
20.
I thought so.
5, 6. 26.
26. Okay, got it. And tempo 112.
And then I did, it was at the key change, right at the key change where I went to general 10.
Yeah. I actually think the 10 is great, but it's too, we need to have some of 10, but we have to add for those last,
Yes.
hallelujah. We have to add something in there
Yes.
at that very
The-
tag end, so.
The big part.
Yes, so we just need to look
Which,
at it and see.
if we start, because we're with 10, it's pretty much like
Everything's
you have
on.
30, everything's on already.
Right, and so that's what I,
But
so
you want
that's what
that
I
sound
thought.
here
Yeah,
at the end. You know, and then
Yes.
you have the olive, the. You want big sounds here.
is the swell all the way?
Not all the way.
Okay, I
You
just
want
wondered, well, it always starts, isn't it supposed to be all the way open to start?
I don't know.
I think I read that recently.
Like,
But not crescendo.
no, I don't ever touch
Exactly,
crescendo.
I don't either.
But I can have them both open.
Okay.
All the way?
Oh, I think crescendo, not.
No, the
The
swell
both
is great.
swells and the great?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna look and see where I saw that. Gosh, I took that out of the notebook, of course. Show the pages.
Like for this song specifically, to have them open all the way? Or generally speaking, when you're playing
generally.
for choir?
Is this the stakes? We're 22, right? Our organ is 22, or is it 16? That's what I was looking for.
I think that this one is 22 and the
That's
stake is 16.
16, that's what I thought. Yeah,
AP
AP 22, okay, I was making sure. Because I was looking up those registrations, and this is just, okay, it was here, basic hymn registration. Just, what we know, and where did I go it?
You're so good. I have not done any of that reading.
No, I did it last year. And I haven't gotten back to it. I thought, okay, Sarah, you have to think again about how we do this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that I can have an idea. Begin with basic combinations. We already know that. Basic. Where did it say that? I'll find it. I don't get that. Oh, this is G. It's all the same thing. Who knows what I did with it? I took it out of a notebook because I needed a notebook for choir. And this is what happens. And it was like a handout that I had happened to watch on the darn thing.
I'm gonna, while you're looking, I'm
Yeah,
gonna try
keep
playing
playing
it
it,
with
keep playing it.
the
When I find
expression
it-
pedals open all the way and see
Yeah.
how
See how it
feels.
sounds. Oh, here they are. I put them in here, so I don't know where they were. Of course I did. Okay, it says, we already know this. You know how the pitches, the manuals. Read. Let's do the back. Pedal. Normal position is fully open for the swell.
For the swell.
For the swell.
Interesting.
Isn't it? Because then you go for, so you get the true organ sound and then you back up from that. But yeah, I went, really?
What?
It says it's fully open
For
the swell pedals.
choir accompanying or for in general?
I think in general, this
Because
is,
that would be so loud for him, for like accompanying for church.
it would, but then you back off from there, I think. I don't think that's, I think for church, maybe that's where, because crescendo is fully closed.
I don't do percent. I don't have swell. I have them open the same
About
amount.
halfway. That's
But
what
I only go halfway because if it's much louder than that, then it blasts
overwhelms.
the-
I agree. Yeah, I know, but that was the one thing I went, really?
I'm gonna disagree with that.
I agree with your disagreement, but I was like,
Because
really?
I know so much about playing the organ.
No. Anyway, it was off of notes from some class, and probably
Yeah.
in that class, which I don't remember, it probably said why they thought so, and
Oh.
who knows why.
Okay, well, I have the swell open all the way, and I have great partially open. Then,
Okay.
or should I?
The swell, maybe it is the swell that's all the way open, because the swell has the more tender sounds in general.
Maybe.
I don't know. Usually. Well, and the other thing is that I was messing with this when you were doing the balance of the organ.
Yeah.
If you want, it's the swell that's over there.
Uh-huh.
And so if you want that to be balanced to the great, you have to pump up that swell.
Which is what I've been doing because I used to do great louder than the swell,
Yeah.
but now I do an even.
And then you have that even balance.
Mhm.
Yeah. So maybe that's why it said that. Maybe they were talking about
Maybe.
this. Well, it did say swell open. It didn't say great.
No,
It
just
just
said
said swell.
swell.
Yes, you're
Well,
right.
well,
That's what it means.
We'll see. Okay. Let's see. No.
That sounds better. It's balanced.
hit that. Hey, yes, yes.
Well, good, that's
Yes,
good to
it
know. That was called, there was no vowel or anything, it was just open.
Yeah, no, there's no way I could even try to hit that. I'll just keep my skills under.
Yeah. No, but that was good. So did you add something on, or you stayed on 10?
I stayed on 10.
And so it was the tempo change that.
It was the tempo change, and also it has me doing this.
Oh, that's right. The registration. I mean the notes changed. That's it. Make sure to get that keeps it beyond. Yes.
And then at the end there's the
16, 8, 8, 4, mixture great to go. Really, there was no 30-second on this at all originally.
Oh, really? At the end there's no 30-second?
No, not on, or maybe does it add in? I'm just looking at this old registration. No, it's diapace and bodon, whatever LG is, I can't remember, octave 8, F18.
They didn't have
Contrabass forfeit, which is mixture, great to pedal, swell to pedal. So everything goes down plus whatever's on the pedal.
Huh.
And it looks to me like it's just a lot of oboe and flute and principal chorus on the great 842. And then Gedect is on the swell with Fortran 4, which is mixture. Trombone and oboe help to beef up what's happening on the swell, because there's the one place where I think that is where
That's
in the
pretty
key
much
change.
what's
What is
on
there? That's what
Except for the contrabordon is on.
yes, yes.
The 32.
Oh, it is. Okay, so there was a contraborder, and it was a 4-foot, but I don't think there's a 4. I think I wrote it down wrong, because it says CB4, and there's no such thing on the pedal.
No.
So it has to be the contrabordum.
So there
32nd.
there is that on.
I think so, yes.
Okay, 'cause
I can't imagine me saying, lay
Let's
off the
not-
32nd foot.
Not the last Alleluias.
No, I would never do that.
No.
Ever. If we don't rock it, then, I mean, if we don't rumble.
What's the point if you can't rumble on the organ?
Exactly.
Oh, you have to rumble for a
Yes.
song like this, particularly. Okay, well, I'm gonna play through it one more time.
Yeah, please do.
I lost my footing there for a little bit.
The
but
swell open makes a difference in the balance.
I did notice that.
I mean, it was really good that way. That way,
The
there was no heaviness on what I was hearing in the great.
The registrations felt better, almost.
It did.
almost
So
right on.
so we just discovered what that meant. The swell should be open
Huh.
in general to balance the great and swell. Because we always notice that the
I
swell
wonder what
is.
that's going to look like if I try that for a normal church hymn.
I don't know. Well, I was playing the auto box, the
Mhm.
recorded ones when we were testing the speakers, and it always sounded better when the swell was full open
Interesting.
because it was balanced. It wasn't here's all the head.
Right.
What your ear hears is all the bass coming from over here, all the reeds, all the horns. Then you hear some of that over there, but it's not the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It's flutes and strings.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it again.
Do they?
really abrupt.
It is very abrupt.
So I wonder.
So I think it's maybe too much. I think we just boost we add pedal there. I don't know if it's already on. Is the Badana 16 and the LG 16 on?
The LG's not on.
I'm wondering if right before they come in on singing, not through that 4-measure intro.
26.
Yeah, but
The measure
it flips
before.
right at the end of 26.
At the end of 26.
At that
just-
measure, yeah, wherever.
Okay, because I was doing it at the beginning of that measure,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna put I'm
No,
not gonna
don't.
put
I'm
9
just kind of
then.
writing it. I'm writing it's just kind of written here.
General 9 is too much then, so I just need
Yeah.
to add some things,
Yeah, add some things. Yes.
which we'll have to figure out or not. I'm
We're
gonna have
We're
to
just kind of getting
change the registration
Yeah.
on one of the memories that's not memory 10. Well, at the church, I don't know what I'm gonna do at the stake center.
Well, we can do it on memory a different level and totally.
Because I have my settings there,
I know.
and I don't want to mess them up.
I think I need to ask the organist in like Saluda or
Yeah.
something if we can take there too for state conference. Actually, you know what we could do? I could do it. I could write down what they have. We could put it back.
Yeah,
If I write it down, and then you don't have to do it.
and I
can
just
put it
practice
back.
here until like the week of, and then go practice there. Or
Uh,
no,
oh, that's
need it-
right.
I would
No,
need it for
we
state.
need to-
We would need it for practice.
We
our
would need it
practices,
for practice. Let's
Which
do-
I need to start practicing their parts if I'm going to be playing their parts. too.
Carol's going to be here too.
Carol's going to be doing the
On the
part.
piano, yes.
Bless her
And then
soul.
you will, I'm sure at some point, go to the piano, especially on Lord, I will follow thee. There's an A part. So, but it's a cappella.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, your fingers will
So
go.
she's good.
Yeah, she texted me after I sent out that email and she goes, "Are you gonna need me?" And I hadn't thought that far and I said, "Thank you, Carol."
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, okay, I don't want to ask for somebody
No,
because
no.
I don't want to be needy.
No, but when we've done it in the past, that's what we do. Because you can't be bopping from piano to
No,
organ. And
that would be exhausting. Playing the organ's
even when
exhausting.
I've done it in other stakes, there's always a pianist and a rehearsal pianist. And then she can sing.
You just made my day.
And then if we need her to sit at the bench and push a piston
yes.
or play a little bit of
Okay.
something, then she can.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna add. Just right now, I'm writing a note. I'm gonna. What did we say? I'm gonna
We
add
start with 8, and then you were going to
I'm
leave it
gonna
on
add
8, and then you're going to add in a pedal,
the
like
the
LG
16.
16.
Nope. Come on, friend.
So,
16.
yeah.
And then, were we gonna add any other things?
then it adds.
I'm gonna try that. Let's see what
Yeah,
that.
let's see what that sounds like. Change that much, did it? What are you on the swell? Are you on swell and great? Are you on great? I haven't even played attention.
I'm on great the whole time.
So go to swell during the inner. What happens if you put the right hand on the swell?
Like for the at
For the
27,
interlude, yeah. Or maybe
or
even what does it sound like if you have the right hand?
at press forward.
Yeah. Or no, the 4 measures before.
Okay.
At 23.
So okay, hold on.
I'm just curious.
Okay. I don't like it.
It's nice because see, then you start to get that, yeah, and then yeah, and so then it
It feels
re-energizes.
so quiet though.
It does, but you know what? It's not enough. Maybe we have to add something else on swell. What's on swell now? Maybe that's how we use it. Maybe we use the swell to add a little more and then go back to the main. I don't know.
It's not a bad idea. We just gotta figure it out.
Oh, what? And we don't have to figure it out today, but I would think, I wonder what it does if we, on the fridge. Just play, I'm just curious what that does on that. That may not be good. That's better.
Oh,
Friendship is
take
better
yeah.
on?
No,
Off.
off.
Off, I agree. Yeah, that gives it a little sweeter. Oh, it's not enough, is it?
No.
So what happens if that? Now then we just start, this is what you'd add, the 16.
Okay, hold on. Let's
Or
go,
maybe
let's
the
go
wall
back
horn.
to the original.
Yeah.
Okay, so we added that. We added oboe.
Yeah, or we can add the walled horn, which is honkier. That's better.
So we're here. I need to,
Go, yeah.
let's see.
What if you both hands up there? I'm just curious.
Okay.
It's not right. It's not enough.
No.
No, it doesn't work at all. So it's not gonna work. I like the. Let's put it all again. Maybe that's not too, the wall
Oh,
horn.
the wall horn. It sounds better with
It does.
what we're doing though.
Yeah, it does.
Oops.
It gives it more of a solo something.
It matches what I was just doing a little bit, so it's not like.
It's just a little texture, yeah. Yeah, I like that because it just comes out a little.
Do we want to add that at this? Because it wasn't there.
Oh yes.
So okay, so still LG16. So okay. We need to. What did we add on this one?
That's what we do. We added on the last, we added the 16-foot LG and the walled horn 16.
Okay, so we added. So for swell, we do. What did we add?
The LG 16,
LG 16.
and we added walled horn
Walled
16
horn.
and oboe.
Horn and oboe.
Now go back and make sure that's all we added. I think that's all we did.
Okay.
This,
This.
and
No, we
this.
added the Celeste too.
Oh, you're right, you did. Okay, and that helped. Good, the 8-foot. Good.
Okay, and then this is the pedal.
And then you add the pedal.
Okay, let's see here.
So that was neat.
Oh wait, no. Okay, I want to go back to 8.
Oh, I should be doing
I like it because we have swell. Yeah, we have swell to grate. So we built up the grate too by adding those.
it. Yes.
And
No,
so it's enough of a build without it being like how we were doing it
Ye-
with it going to 9, which was
It-
way too much.
I agree. It sounded,
Okay, I'm gonna do that again.
okay. Do you want me to, and I can
And
hit
if
the
you could
buttons?
push the buttons,
Mhm.
be the button
And
girl.
I can be the button girl. It's the LG 16 we added. I'm just making myself notes. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
start at just, yeah, right here. Good.
Yeah,
I need
I
to
like
put
that.
that in moving back to the green.
Yeah. So we couldn't put the swell because we're going swell to grate, right? So it would change the grate if we change the swell. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is, I think.
We don't
what
want to
we
do because yeah, we're layering the pyramid kind of.
Right,
Right.
okay, that's looking messy, why? Sorry,
Take time. Because
that's bothering me. All of the accidental markings.
oh, for sure.
Okay,
And yes, they bother me. And having just done a plain hem for prelude, it's like, oh.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh no, fix it now. I
Yep.
won't go back.
Okay, I'm gonna just
Okay,
continue
do
here and we'll
Just go on from there.
mess
Okay.
with it.
Yes.
Let's see, hold on.
Yeah.
I went too slow there.
Yeah, go slower.
Did you like it?
Well, right, just like the measure before. Yeah. Yeah, just the measure before. Just where it says it.
Do
Yeah.
you like how I did swell? I went to swell
Yes, I did.
in that.
You did. And that's well.
Interlude.
Okay.
Come on, friend. Write for me. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, I don't want it there. Okay. That sounded really good.
It does. It does.
We do need to change the registration at that point, though.
We're at the guitar.
Yes.
Measure 46.
Let's see. No, the swell needs to, well, I don't know where to change it. Right there.
Yeah,
That's where
right
it needs to
there.
go, not after that.
Yeah.
Okay. Try that again.
Yeah, and I don't think we have to change it there
Okay.
because the chords have gotten so
They're
dense.
big.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I need to go back. Hold
Yeah,
on. Let me
okay.
do that again, because
Yeah.
I did not go back to the grate for
Oh,
there.
okay.
So let me make
Yeah, the
note
chords are so dense there,
that it should be okay.
but we may add
A
there's
mixture?
No, we may
Oh.
add something to the grate to give it not the grate to the swell. Is there a tromba? on
We're
this
pretty
one?
much
all the way there is.
all the way.
What happens if we put the French horn in? It just
Okay.
singles out on that
Here,
on the
will we
melody.
do the French horn?
No.
Or right
No, I
here?
would put it on
At the bottom.
Press on Enduring, which is page 4. No, it's not page 4. Measure 51,
Oh, okay. You would change it at 51.
I think.
We're adding.
We'll just add
The
we want to see the
trumpet?
French horn. Yeah, we'll just see what that does.
Swell. French horn. Okay, let's see what that does. I feel the magic happening. It's so
Yes.
much fun. Sorry, this
You're
part.
good.
I gotta figure out how to move
Yeah.
down.
but this is where it
But
really
I need
gets,
to get,
yeah, just a little, yeah.
I slowed down because it's hard.
No, it is hard. No, I'm just saying, I'm
But-
just hearing it again. My ear says, no, we'll keep, not, it doesn't have to go back to tempo, but just, it slows a little, but that is where it really broadens. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Because the transition is
So
moving
you
us to
want me
another
to
key.
slow down a little bit right
Yes,
here, and
yes.
then on tempo right there.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Wow. I do not remember how to spell broaden, apparently. I don't think that's right either.
Broaden.
A. I was missing the A.
Well, if I were writing it, I
Oh,
wouldn't have known how to
no.
spell it.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah,
Tempo. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
And it will be, yeah, and then we add a descant over it.
My handwriting is so beautiful.
Yeah, but at least you notice it. When I write it, because my handwriting is terrible, when I put it in and I type it, it's like I don't see it as well.
Yeah,
And I
Yeah.
don't know how to fix my handwriting on it so well.
I don't know. Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna add in the trumpet.
so I'm gonna start at,
Yes.
I'll just start there,
Yeah.
just to practice that, okay.
It's slower in general. Yeah.
I can slow down there a little
Yes,
bit.
we can. Then here's where it broadens. Sorry.
I feel like it needs to get a little bit bigger. No? Bigger?
Not yet. You've added descant in on top.
Wow, my pedal's doing great.
Now we add something. Now, what if we do the 10? No, or leave it there?
If we're gonna do the 10, let's see here, hold on.
Or maybe we don't. What? Oh, I know what I'm doing. So then you nail both of those in. And the only thing I put the mixture in on the bass.
Oh.
At where here, I think.
Okay.
Well, no, it was yes on the where we go. I think yes, because that's where the descant's been in, but then she's going high, and it starts to brighten it a little more.
Pedal mixture.
3,
Okay.
and then on the last note we added the.
Did we, so that was just the last note?
Yeah, because she's going to go, hallelujah. She hits the high note, and then the pedal has bon, right?
The rumble
Yep.
and the,
It was
the
the-
contraposing.
yeah. And yes,
Oh, I didn't spell contra right, oh well.
I just do CB, CB. I guess you CP.
Come on, friend. Cool.
So we did add the French horn in on when we came back in on the verse, on this last verse, right? Not there, back page. I think. One more page.
French horn. Yeah.
Yes, you already got that.
Okay. Should we start it from the beginning?
Yes, yes.
Then we'll have one down kind of with the
Yes,
registration and
exactly.
3 more to go.
But they may be easier
Yeah,
or not.
I don't know.
I think that, yeah, we'll finesse them.
Okay.
So, yes.
The base coupler's been on this whole time, but we're gonna just ignore it.
Yeah, just ignore it. Okay, and so then we add, go to swell as a
I'm gonna write a note here.
French horn.
It's great. Both of them are great. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I have that.
I'm gonna have to make some better notes here.
Yeah. Yeah, my notes aren't gonna.
Well,
Swell.
yeah, go here. Come on, friend. Why are we messing up and not paying attention to me? All right, there we go. Swell. There's another I need to do. Back to great. That's not legible.
So you're on this,
Okay,
right, okay. I liked that.
me too.
And I like how clean the beginning sounds too. It sounds good with swell open, anyway,
Let's practice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
wherever you want.
I'm gonna go back to
Yes,
there and
okay.
start at this first Alleluia.
Oh, I did good.
So here, I have written down that we're adding the board in. Oh, the board in is there already.
Oh, I think I put it in last time
Oh,
and
okay.
I forgot to take it off. Okay, so then we add the board on.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I
Even
like-
with, I'm
I like
sorry,
that.
I'm singing. Okay, but we had to feel the,
We had to feel it.
yeah. It's, yes.
That feels so good.
It does. Okay, so where did we add the LG and then we added the Bourdon at the beginning?
We added LG at measure 27.
Okay, LG measures
The
27.
pedal.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Because the LG for the swell we added at 23.
Yes, I have that at 23 right there. Okay, and then where did we add the Bourdon 16 foot? I
We
didn't write
added
that right there, right before the keychain.
49.
49. Okay, good. Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
You remember? You remember when we did this last time? And like we were exhausted after doing a registration for one song?
Yes.
And I don't feel exhausted right now.
No.
And I gave blood.
I know. It's really, I mean, when you think about it, it's just so much.
It's amazing how much we've grown together.
It is. It is totally.
And also like, what song was it last year that I did that? A great guide us all out, great Jehovah. Was that
Yes.
the one where
Yes,
like,
Bob.
the
Yes.
pedals all over the place?
Yes.
And like we had to take stuff out because I couldn't do it. The pedals all over the place.
And you're just,
I'm like messing up, but I'm doing it.
but you're doing it. Exactly. I know.
That's
If your
crazy.
feet are automatic.
Well,
I
in
mean,
one-
you don't look down anymore.
In
It's
1
like,
year's time.
Yeah.
In 1 year's time.
it's
That's amazing.
incredible. It is.
It's practice. Practice makes better. Okay. Should we do Jesus Once of Humble Birth?
Yes.
I don't know if I have them in the correct order.
Oh,
On my set.
okay. So that is, Lord, I Would Follow Thee is Saturday night.
Okay.
Prelude, then Press Forward Saints is Saturday night during
Okay.
the meeting, then Jesus Wants a Humble Birth is Sunday morning prelude.
Okay.
How Firm a Foundation is during the meeting.
Sweet. I almost had it in order.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, should we do Lord, I Would Follow Thee then?
Sure, yes, let's do that.
And I've practiced Press Forward Saints quite a bit. The other ones I've kind of touched,
Sure.
but it's not going to be, not that that one's
Just-
polished,
just-
but I could
no.
perform that sooner if I had to, you know?
Oh, for sure. No, Lord, I Would Follow Thee. He is, I've been tearing it apart. This one I've been tearing apart a little bit in my head because he is, the organ is above the choir a lot of times, and so the registration has to be a little different, which is the thing that I'm trying to get my head around.
Okay.
Anyway, but it's strings
Oh,
with a little flute at the beginning, I think.
okay.
With a little something,
Well,
something plucky.
I picked this registration, so I mean, like just off the bat. So
Yes.
let's see how it sounds.
Okay.
And we're gonna have
Yes.
to figure out when I do swell and stuff too. I don't know on this,
Yes,
but
yes. Well, I would tell you this, I think you are using swell and great, no, yeah, I think the swell is on the left hand and the great, and the right
Really?
hand is great. That's what I was watching the Tabernacle Organist.
I should do that kind of research, shouldn't I?
And I looked, and I even took a snapshot of the music up there with their little red dots, and I pulled it up. They mess with their music. They restructure it so it's easy for them to read. And so I wrote down every registration change that they did and where they're. And so they started here. No, they started here. I have the right hand on the great and the left hand on the swell. Not that it matters, but I wonder why. Because the great is more important. The swell is more the underlying chord.
Okay, let's see.
So the opposite, yeah. No switch. Wait, which one's great?
I had,
You did it right.
I had
The
that.
right hand should be on the great.
yeah, and then my left hand was on the
Swell. You're right.
Okay.
It's backwards in my head.
You're good.
Go slower. This is fingering problems. 16-foot die
Great.
piece is too heavy.
And then these are both great.
So that should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good. Why does the bottom sound so heavy? You're right, it's just strings and flutes. There's a solo voice of some sort. No, not much. It's too heavy, it's too loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs a.
Needs less.
So before you told me I should do great here.
Just,
This is-
yeah,
what it
at
sounds
the
like.
intros, their hands split, whatever that means. The registration is stiff. But that bass is money. Not this
Whoa, that's not right.
It's pretty
I like what you just did there.
off the gum short.
Oh, it was the Gemshorn that was doing it?
Maybe. Yeah, that's. I went to diapasons and flutes. Too much. Actually, they probably do that on the intros.
That sounds good.
That's it, yes.
Okay, so
Yes, that's right. I
we
think
need
that's
to make
right.
notes.
Yes, we need to make notes. Okay.
So I started on 6, just to
Okay.
give us a base.
And what we ended up on, because I took off a lot.
Or actually, I'm not gonna put memory 6, I'm just gonna put what we have.
Okay,
Pedal, and then we can change it.
exactly. I think so too. Pedal.
16.
Yeah, and I was choosing most, and it says strings there. And so I was doing diapasons and strings pretty much.
Flute,
Oh, I guess I did do a flute, but there's not a
8,
string.
great to pedal. And then swell, we have viola. Viola. 8. My
That's it? I took stuff off,
great.
but we liked that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Diapason. 8. Flute. And then no bass coupler.
Okay.
Swell and great.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, let's
That's
see.
interesting.
Let's
So
see how
only
that-
thing on swell, we do have,
We have viola.
yeah.
The
And but then
viola.
that makes, what it does is it makes it solo more, which is what I think it does.
Well, let me try it from the
Yeah,
beginning and we'll
yeah,
see.
do.
That sounds so much better.
Yes, it does. It makes those chords just be the left-hand chords be soft. Yes. Then I think these switches to green.
We're
you're
gonna
fine.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
Now you go back to the swell.
Oh, I didn't notate that.
I just wrote that. That's what
No,
he did.
no, not swell there. Swell with the grape.
With the grape.
Okay. Yeah, swell with this hand.
Yes, with the left hand.
My normal grape hand.
Yeah. Yeah. It just takes the bass down. What happens if you play both on the grate, right where the women come in, right?
Both on the grape.
Yeah, both on the grate. I'm just curious. No, yes, no, both on the swell.
Both on the
We've done
swell.
that, yeah, because we've done the grate.
Swell. Okay, let's see what that looks like. So right here, I am here.
Then we have to add stops to that. Yeah, because there's nothing on there.
Still think it's too quiet.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Our swell's fully open, yes.
Yeah. So I'm not sure
So
about
what
it.
do I know, I agree.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I don't know if that's right,
I went back to,
but, yeah, go back and see.
well, I went back to grape for my left hand, right hand here.
Yes, yes. So maybe we like that better, I don't know.
Well, so I like the swell for both of them. What was the changes? What did you add?
I added a bunch because it was only the 8-foot
So-
viola, and that took all the mush out of the left hand. Because the left hands are just, it's those half note chords. So then we added gedeckt, octave 4, piccolo 2, and then the oboe.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna do that section again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That sounds
Yeah, it is.
great. What's wrong here?
It could be right. I don't know.
Nope.
It's just-
Actually, that's kind of perfect to go back to the grate there. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I did that wrong though. Let's see here.
Yeah, yes. And maybe it has to go back to the swell on the 8. So maybe it should be on the grate, and maybe we either take something off the grate if I want it softer.
Like here?
Yeah, where we were going to the swell both hands. So maybe I was just seeing what that did.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying instead of going to grate with both,
Or maybe we stay on the grate and we change something.
so here,
Yeah.
so I just go like,
That's too much.
I'm just checking to see if my phone's still alive.
I just,
What did you do
yeah, I
there?
took off the oboe because it's going swell to grate, and I think
Yes.
that's better.
Take
So
off the
only thing that
oboe.
changed was the piccolo 2-foot went on.
Okay, so
So-
erase that.
Yeah, but we're both on the grate now. We're just gonna stay on the grate,
Okay.
but we're gonna add a piccolo 2.
That sounded so much better.
It
Just
did.
that small change.
I know. I'm always amazed at how that, so we're not going to the swell, we're gonna stay on the grate.
With both hands there?
Yeah, with both hands there. And we're
Okay,
gonna
so I
add,
am on the swell.
yes, you're
here.
swell in the middle,
And
and
then
then when the
here
women
I'm
come in,
going
you're
back
back onto
to
the grate.
grate.
Yes, exactly,
Great.
great. And then,
And we're adding swell piccolo.
yeah,
Come on. Okay. That needs to. Oh, nice. My phone hasn't died yet or said that.
well, it
there's-
was said, I just pushed it, it did die for a while.
Oh, it
Who
said
knows,
it.
it didn't go into low battery mode, I was
okay.
just staying there.
I'm like waiting for the memory to be shot, like, or not.
Yeah.
Like,
So
there's
I
not
just-
enough space, or the phone will die.
Yeah, well,
That after.
I just said, I just put it in low battery mode, but I keep going over there and I'm not sure what that does to your camera when I do that, so I
Oh.
apologize.
I don't care.
Okay.
They're seeing our process.
Yeah.
This is practice.
Okay,
Ew,
Cool.
My organ ones are actually the more popular one videos.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's
that's
too bad.
interesting. I think it's very interesting to watch the process
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
how
it's
much
pretty
one
cool.
little stop will change something.
It changed everything.
It
Okay.
did, didn't it?
All right, so I'm gonna take that pick off.
Yes.
A little off.
And
in
I'll
this.
put it back on when, yes.
Okay, so I'm at. Okay.
So when the women start to sing, we add the piccolo.
Yeah.
That's pretty. And this is two-part and there's chords.
Oh, that sounds weird. Hold on, I'm off. Hold. That needs to go back to here.
Yeah, and so it's okay to leave the piccolo on,
I think so.
yeah, because it's been very muted, but we've been gradually getting louder.
Where did that go? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, okay.
You have a whole verse of a cappella.
I'm gonna do the same thing here with
Yes.
grate and or the swell.
Swell, exactly. Lord, I would. Yes, write it down and we'll sing you in.
All right,
Just to see.
I'm ready for you to sing me in.
Lord, I would follow thee.
Haha, I love that chord.
Done, yes.
I didn't count that one.
I like the detect better. On the phone.
No, that needs to go back to the swell here.
Yes, it does, because it gets really soft.
What change did you make when you said?
I took off the diapason and I put on the,
Where did you do that?
at the,
just beginning?
there, yes. And I put on this. I wonder what the violon would look like if I did the mixture, additional voices, whatever it's called. Is it alternate
Minus
tuning?
the diapason.
Yes, minus the,
Plus the LG.
yes. Great second voices, swell second voices. It should be, there's pedal second voices, yes. Okay, I'm just curious what this sounds like. I'm gonna take that off. Now, what does it sound like if it's violin? Because it's strings.
Oh, I think I need to go back to pedal.
Yeah, go back. I just, yeah.
Sorry. Right here, great for both.
I'm just,
Okay, I'm gonna start here.
perfect.
Yeah. I'm like, I was confused for a second.
Okay, now stop. I want you to play like the where you went take that off and put it with the diapason. That's where we started.
Okay.
I just let's hear the difference. It's not a big difference.
Just a little
Just
softer.
okay, so here's your difference. That just adds a little more.
It does, it adds a little bit.
But if we want it softer, I think we do the violin.
It's
But
supposed
maybe
to be,
it's
supposed
nice
to be
here.
So
Yes.
dulce.
Yes, so maybe there's something about
It added a deep layer with this.
it did.
And it was, I don't know.
I
if
liked it.
I liked it.
I do too.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, leave it.
And then you want to do pedal second voices?
Yeah, for the instead. Just because it's a string. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's not, it's sweeter.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we're going, yeah, we're pulling back. Okay.
Okay.
Where do you,
I just start right here.
okay, so are we on just the grade?
Just
Yes.
the grade.
Perfect.
actually the second voice, so it's
Oh,
the
it's the
violin.
violin.
I like that too. Okay, so where did we do?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
Up here?
Yes. Lord, I would follow. Or maybe when we get to Amen, because
Amen.
that's the pianist note.
So at this, maybe you
yes,
can do that?
yes.
So just
Just that.
pedal.
And what did we do? And we took off great to pedal.
Everything.
Yes.
Minus, come on, friend, why are you messing with me
Yes.
today? Minus great to pedal. Add diapason. I feel like
It's the second voice, diapason 16, second voice, which is the violin.
I'm just gonna do second voices here.
Yeah, just do second voice and you'll know.
Okay.
And do diapason and you got it.
Okay.
And
So what did we have before that?
minus, we had well to pedal, no, great to pedal, and we had this, and at one point I put that on too at the same time. When it was getting bigger, I did that one. And did I have the 8-foot
I don't
flute?
remember.
But it's a Gemshorn.
I just wanted to see hear the change again between.
Yes, I do
from
too.
taking those all off.
I think we did have the 8-foot flute.
I don't think we messed with the pedal at all.
We did. On the pedal, we did
Oh,
have
we
this
did.
8-foot flute. So, but it changes it to the secondary voice now. So,
We had taken diapason off here.
yes.
And
Just had it be this,
that.
which helps because then we can take off second voice. I don't know, what does it sound like? Because this is playing as a Gemshorn now versus a flute 8. So that's all I wanted. Let's not get, is that? I took it off.
Off of here, you took.
Yeah, I took the second voices off to put so that it's flute.
Did we have the flute on at the beginning?
We did the 4-foot flute, yeah, or the 8-foot
Oh, we
flute.
did.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, where am I back?
It would seem to me we
no
would
second voices.
no
here.
second voices, so it goes back to the flute. Yes.
Okay, and no. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And then you have to add the very last note is we add the second voice and we just have the diapason 16.
Okay, so I'm gonna start it
Sure.
here.
Okay. So we should be. Too soft?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I wondered if we started that verse a little softer.
What did you change?
took-
That was a big change.
It was an octave, so it's a
You
mixture.
just took the octave off?
Yeah, that's all I did. Yeah, but it's a mixture, so, you know. But we could have it be a second voice. Is that the great? Yes. And it can be a flute. Wait. No, not the Celeste. Well, maybe the Celeste.
Let's see.
Actually, you're supposed to do it both if you do the Celeste.
Why is that?
Because the way they're tuned, it adds the other intervals, the overtones you hear on standard. That's without it. That's all I changed. The octave's still on, but what changed is that's the octave that's so loud. So if we put it onto the flute and the
So
Celeste,
you
it
just
tones
added
it
the
down.
second. You just added the second voice.
Yeah, I added a second voice,
Which-
which makes it flute instead of the octave mixture.
At the beginning of that dulce part.
Yes, yes. And then
Great. Oh, not the eraser. Great. You added second voices.
Yes, second voices is all I added.
That's magical.
I know. It is, I agree. You gotta play, don't you?
The organ is a magical creature, a
It is.
magical thing.
Yeah, you start thinking you can, I mean,
Hey, that's a huge difference.
it's a huge difference.
Let's see, here's without it. And then,
Yeah. No, I don't like the second one. Then I get like that. I mean, I don't like the other, the infant. Yes, I love that. And then we go. Wait a minute. I don't know like I like that there. Wait, do that again. The da 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 da. I just want to hear the. Ah! It adds a second flute.
15th,
Yeah, a 15th on the second voice.
right at the interlude here.
Yeah.
Great. 15.
That's a second voice.
But I'm just gonna write 15th because that's what we
Yeah,
attack.
exactly. And we just keep the second voices on. That just adds trembling. And yeah. And we may have to pull the swell pedal back.
My brain
What are we
stopped
doing?
working.
I know my brain stopped. We have to put on second voices and it goes. Yeah, it does. Oh,
Oh, that's why.
that's why.
Yeah. Yep. No, you were right.
Yeah. So yeah, you just have to
So we
take
need
off.
to add the LG there too.
Yes, and we'll just have to take off the grate to the pedal. And we took off the diapiece. Or maybe, yeah, or we could leave it as we could leave the diapason and just add in the, no, we had the diapason in the flute. Yes? Yes.
I don't remember.
It was just lighter. Yeah, we know that's light.
Yeah.
We can mess with it from, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two down.
Two down. And we're, yeah, and we may, my worry is always what the choir sounds like, how many we have. But we'll go from there.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I think it sounds good. Yes.
Okay.
So,
I have about like 20 minutes.
okay, so what do you want to do?
15,
Do you want to do
20
your hymns? Do you want to do
Well,
something?
I
You
don't
want to go through that
I
again?
don't have hymns yet,
That's okay.
but
You can play through
actually,
whatever.
can you help me? I'm doing the O Divine Redeemer duet with
Yes.
my piano with Kate Walter,
Yes.
in her ward
Yes.
in a couple weeks.
Okay.
And I don't remember. Well, I have the registration written down, but I need to.
Maybe tone it down for her piano. Is she strong enough?
I need to tone it down.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, you're right. So what?
So, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't really practiced it on the organ yet. But I can pick the registrations that I have written down. I just don't know if we'll like
They're
it.
right. If
still.
we need to change them. Yes, I agree.
So okay, swell we have oboe. Wait. Do we have? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm like, there's no swell. Anyways, okay. And then that one, and then I just had the chord in. That's it. That seems like such a little sound. Like
Yeah, but
so few things.
it was good.
It was good. Okay, let me
Yes, do that.
I'll follow what it says and then
Yes, and then,
we'll
yeah.
go from there.
Yes, it's haunting. Yes, that's right.
There's hardly anything there. It was
No,
like-
it sounds right. It's supposed to just be light.
okay. I thought it was.
That's
like
how I hear
louder
it.
before. Okay,
I know.
let's see. Hold on.
Yeah. So you have a
Oh,
solo on the right hand.
yeah, I always get that chord wrong.
Yeah.
Ugh. There we go.
Yes, that's pretty.
It's a life-changing thing playing this song with my
Yes.
iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And she's, yes.
I feel like the pedal's so quiet.
It is quiet, but maybe right before then I might have taken it more. If she doesn't have enough of a bass,
See, I added dive pace in there, and I like it.
Okay. How would you like it as a second voice? If you had it. It just, or not?
I don't know. I can't tell much of a difference.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like it just
She's
gives it,
gonna need that,
it gives
yes.
it a little bit more of a
I agree.
like. If you don't have that, then it's like
It's, you can't hear it. It's
Okay.
not, you can't hear the definitive.
it's
yeah,
hardly
no.
there.
No, I didn't even know you were playing it.
Yeah, I was playing the whole time.
Yeah, no, yeah. What is, oh, that's the swell.
So I'm gonna add.
I would.
Do we add the LG?
I'm trying to figure out which one sounds, gives it the more oomph. So, okay, play the LG.
So right when I come in,
Okay.
we have
Oh, that gives a nice,
I just played this then, so let's
yeah.
see. It just
I agree. So what happens if you add all three?
I like that.
It just gives it a little longer initial resonance and then longer resonance. It holds a little more.
I like that better.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So I wasn't hearing it at all. And then
Oh, I wasn't hearing it either.
I don't know how. We must have had something different set. or something. I don't know. Okay.
Well, yeah, because I remember that. That's one of my favorite parts. The bump. But if you put this would be too heavy.
Yeah. I
And
think
this would
is
be too
good.
heavy too. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, key change.
Okay.
That's better.
Too much? I added an octave for me.
I don't know.
It makes
It might be too much.
yes. So just adding the octave gives it more density. That sounds nice.
My brain stopped working. Nope. Oh, wow, I'm playing it off. There we go. Oh, that sounds bad. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta practice, obviously. This is such a pretty song.
It is so pretty.
Come on.
You can hear the piano on it.
Oh, I was not supposed to be on the swells. Hold on, I was supposed to be on the swell. Nope. Nope, never mind. Oh, that's why. It just has to, you do the swell for this part.
Yes, that sounds right.
Then I'm supposed to add the French trumpet here.
Yes.
Where is that? There we go.
Yeah. Didn't add anything to the bass.
What do you add?
I just added octave.
Hold on.
Yeah. piece, not just the 8 foot,
Mm-hmm.
when it's a solo.
I took the oboe off there. Let me see what this sounds like.
Yeah.
I think
It's gonna depend on the piano, but I think I like it.
I like it a little that way.
Yeah,
The way it just ended there.
but yeah, you clearly the stops are such that it starts so softly and then it adds layers in
Yeah.
there, even though they're just little subtle layers. But that's what that song is.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
okay.
That sounds
If
great.
it sounds good, then
It
we'll
does.
run with it. I need to set.
If you need ears when you're rehearsing, if I'm available, I'm happy to come.
Okay. I need to check to see
Yeah.
when we're gonna rehearse again. It might be good for her to have a second ear to tell her timing and stuff, because
Oh,
we've been
it's-
working on it, but
What ward is she in?
she's in Amexbury.
Okay. I know the name.
She's the first group. She's part of the first group that made Amexbury a branch. So they were in Chapin Ward and then got pulled off to be in
Okay.
Amexbury.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my phone has almost lasted a whole 2 hours. That's amazing. I've never been able to record for that long. Okay.
Well, it may have been off for a while. I have no idea. Before
Well,
I noticed it.
Well, when it does that, it stays actually recording.
Oh, it does, even though it has
because
that.
I've worried
block?
about that in the past.
Oh.
But yeah, it stays recording. So.
Well, yeah, and then you have me coming over there. So anyway, you may.
All right. I'm gonna end that video.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, that was day 100 and what did I say? 13? Day 113 of practicing with my friend Sarah. You got to see our very creative, our very chaotic,
Our
chaotic,
brains work. Bing bing.
our chaotic creative process for choosing the registrations for the songs that we do for choir. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.